Hi guys, Skyler with Ihle Fabrications here today. We're going to be going over your two-piece cone liner kit. We're going to start with what comes in the kit. You're going to get your two-piece cone liner set, all of your stainless steel vanes, and all of your stainless steel bolts, as well as your rear lip, and we'll show you where that goes in the video. All right, so this is the used cone that we're going to be lining today. Right now we're going to be lining it outside of the machine because we don't have a machine here, but you can also install this inside of your machine.
Guys, I'm going to be taking you through the install here. First, what we're going to do is we're going to put our lip on. It goes right over your existing lip. We're going to clamp it and then weld it. Guys, I got my lip over the existing one. I clamped it in 3 places. Now what I'm going to do is take my T-bolt. I'm going to put it through here and put a nut on. That way it keeps that lip nice and tight when we weld it. We got our lip bolted in using our T-bolts. There could be a gap back here. That's just your cone wearing out over time and it being out of round. So if there is a gap back there, don't worry about it. What I'm going to do now is put a couple little stitches just along this lip just to hold it in place and keep my holes lined up. As you can see here, I got some stitch welds around my lip. After this, you should be done welding. So, putting the first liner in right now. This is your notch. This is where your notch is going to go. The other piece of the liner will obviously go right here. What I'm doing now is just using this bar to line up the holes and to suck the liner this way. And then I'm going to put some bolts in it sporadically, tighten it down, do the other side, and then we can see if we have to trim this liner. We got this liner in, we got our bolts tight, so it's bolted down. Now we're going to do the other half the exact same way. So we got this side bolted in now, nice and tight. As you can see, we have this liner is overlapping this liner, so I'm going to take a cutting wheel and just go right across this line and just take a little excess out, and then that way it'll sit flat. As you can see, I cut the excess off right here. We got a little gap. It might get wider as we put the vanes in and tighten these, but this gap does not matter. As you guys can see here, we started putting our vanes in. We got one vane in here. We only took out the T-bolts necessary to put this vane in. As you guys start working along, just take the bolts out, the T-bolts that you think is necessary to put that vane in, leave the rest in. It'll keep the liner nice and tight and keep your holes lined up while you put the vanes in. We got all our vanes installed, as you can see. This will last about 2 times the original cone. Remember that if you don't want to go through this process of putting this liner in yourself, you can buy the fully lined Reman cone. So just visit your local dealer.